What is up, YouTube? I don't know about you guys, but I've been loving this Cardi B song, Bartier Cardi. I've been playing a bunch of hip-hop shows, and I hear it all the time, and it's pretty dope. If you don't know, I released a God's Plan G-House flip a couple of weeks ago on my SoundCloud. You can check it out over at soundcloud.com/alexroseofficial if you want to listen to it, but I'm getting more into that sound of, remixing, flipping hip-hop music into the G-House style that I established in my song Drank. A lot of people ask me if that's Swimming Pool's remix. I would consider it more of just a sample, but I definitely love that kind of sound of integrating hip-hop into my house music and making them kind of club bangers. So we're going to do that today with Cardi Body. Skirt. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to go through showing, making kind of a preliminary G-House flip of it, and if I end up finishing the whole thing and making a big thing out of it, I will put it on SoundCloud just like my God's Plan one. But today we're just gonna kind of focus on just making a drop to it, and you'll see the process of me selecting out the samples from the original song that I want to use, and then going into kind of how I'm gonna make the drop. So as always, if you like this content and you want to see more like it, be sure to drop a like and comment that you enjoy it. And like I said, go check out my SoundCloud if you want to see these kind of flips that I can't release on Spotify and all that I can't promote as actual releases in between my full legit releases. I'm focusing a lot more on G-House now, so expect more stuff in that style, more stuff like Drank upcoming. And yeah, let's just get into it. Let's roll the intro and then we'll get started. All right, so I've already looked up kind of the key of the song and stuff so that I know what I can produce in. So right now we're in F sharp major because the original's in A flat major, but I pitched it down 2 semitones and then applied this M Auto Pitch plugin, which is actually free. If you didn't manage to grab Little Alter Boy when it was free, because I know that's a really popular one, for doing format shifting and stuff, or if you don't use Ableton, because I know Ableton can do it natively in its plugins, then this is a good option, this M Auto Pitch. It's a free trial, and then you can activate to get like a pro version. So basically what I do when I'm doing these flips is I change the key to in either direction, as well as the BPM quite a bit, so that the software can't detect it, and then I just shift the format back up so that it still sounds like a girl singing. So this is what it sounds like. Cartier body in a Rari, diamonds all over my body, shining all over my body. So it still kind of sounds like it's Cardi singing, even though it's a little distorted for the instrumental and stuff. But that's okay, because we'll cut out the low end anyways, and people don't super notice it. So we're just gonna go through and pick out different vocal slices that I like and I want to use for the flip. All right, so we've got a bunch of the different vocal just chopped up here, a bunch of the different samples, and then I also got kind of this outro instrumental that I think we're gonna use for a build up into the drop. So we're gonna do that first, just so that we know what that will sound like. Here it is. So I think that COD thing will be useful throughout the drop. Yeah, so I have an idea for the, I think that would be good for the kind of pre-drop vocal. And we'll use this card. COD! Bitch, you a wannabe COD! Alright, so I think this build sounds pretty dope, and now I'm going to just work on an actual drop. So to start off the drums, as always, we're going to use a kick, and again, we're in F sharp major, so we're going to go into punchy kicks and find a good one. Sounds fine to me, and we will 4 to the floor. That shit. Alright, so I found drums that I like. I'm just taking the clap for the first half of the drop, and then the rest will come in after that. And so now let's get on to working in our synth. So we're going to open up some Serum. And I know the first sound I want is that bass house sound that I use on a bunch of my tracks, which is kind of like a swoopy in type of sound.
Bitch, you will wanna be caught.
And then we'll use kind of the traditional Mala pluck for the rest. I just realized that the bass line I just made is the same as Notorious by Mala. Okay, let's try something different. Alright, I think we got something a little bit better going on, and we're just going to throw in some more of these sweepity dudes. Alright, I think that sounds pretty good. So now we're going to throw in those vocal chants things that we have from earlier. So right now I'm hearing having these kind of like little synth fills from the original playing behind it. Yeah, I think that adds like some more flavor to it and stuff. And then when the vocal fill comes in, we have actually more vocal fills that I didn't realize from earlier.
Cardi got rich, they upstate, yeah.
I saw my cheek on God.
You that be fast, Martian card.
So now we're just going to do a little bit more mixing, putting these two basses into the bus, and then adding sidechain and stuff to it so that we're all good, and then some EQ. And then I'll see if I can extend the drop a little bit more and add the other samples in, see if there's something cooler I can do with them. I definitely want to put the cart back in as like a chant for the second half. Alright, I'm definitely hearing something coming together here, so we're gonna throw all of this stuff back and make a second half to this drop and use those other samples. I just put a sub in, it sounds dope. Okay, so all I gotta do now to the second of the half of the drop sounds dope. All I gotta do now is add in a low cut EQ on the actual track that I'll automate on and off. So I'm just gonna high pass, and then we're gonna put it up to like 140, so it doesn't interfere at all with the basses going on, just in case they have bass. Like normally it won't, but we'll turn it off as the initial initialization, and then create a clip for it. And all we're going to do is just turn it on for the majority of the time, like that. Unless it's like here where there's literally no stuff going on underneath it, then we can turn it off because we cut the sub from the main thing going on there, right? So then we'll turn it back on for the drop section and back off for the end here. And we'll throw in this impact in this guy here. We could add some more like percussion and stuff, but sounds dope to me. I'm just gonna clean up, do a little bit of like reverb and stuff like that, and then we'll listen to the final version. Alright, so I think I'm ready to play the entire thing.
You will wanna be caught. You that be fast, Martian caught.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had fun making it. I like the song a lot, so I'm glad that now I have a G-House flip that I can play out. It's definitely fun making this kind of music. So if you enjoyed it, again, leave a like and comment telling me what other hip-hop songs you think I should flip. If you want to support me as well, you can go on Spotify and look up my name, Alex Rose, and either the key, dummy, slow down, and you can leave one of my songs on loop. That helps me out a lot. And just supporting the channel, telling a friend, and sharing the videos if you enjoy them. That helps a lot. This is Alex Rose. Happy dancing.
Bitch, you will wanna be caught.